worshipping the divine feminine. Atulang tatra tattejaha sarvadeva sharirajam ekastham tadabhunnari vyapta loka trayam tvisha. So the incomparable radiance that was born from all gods and pervaded the three worlds came to one place and took the form of a woman. This is from none other than the important scripture Devi Mahatmyam. So uh, in the context of Odisha, we see that as long as we can go back in time, we see the worship of the divine feminine being a very, very important aspect of Odia culture. Like be it the indigenous and tribal worship, where the the mother power of the nature was worshipped, or the ancient indigenous faiths like the Buddhism or Bauddha Dharma, Jaina Dharma, and even our Shaiva, Sakta, Vaishnava, all these faiths, we find different sculptures remaining, relics and sculptures and texts about both the goddesses, about worshipping the Devi, the supreme Devi as Mahisasura Mardini, as the mother goddesses Saptamatruka, as Chamunda, as the very unique Jausati Yogini worship, and of course the the one and only the tantra aspect of the goddess, the very is still now considered to be something of an enigma. And Odisha being one of the major tantra places of worship, according to most of the tantra scriptures, Odyana, and Odra were home to famous sites of Shakti worship. So much so that when Huan Sang had visited, he had mentioned in his memoirs that the people of Odyana made the acquisition of magical formulae their own. Now, I mentioned that beliefs and faith as old as time. So these are just some snapshots from different monuments and temples and different other relics from parts of Odisha. Some of the older relics, as well as currently even worshipped ones. So the first, these two are the goddess Tara, and then this is a Jaina goddess, the panel of Saptamatrika from the ancient Parasurameshwara temple in Bhubaneswar. Then all these aspects of goddess who are still worshipped, as they are very, very revered, and they're important goddesses of the local places. And if you go to any village, it's not just the story of Odisha, but all over India, if you go to villages and small towns, there will be a deity, a female goddess or a village deity who is revered and worshipped uh, with a lot of different rituals, and their worship has been happening since centuries, and we can say even as old as time. So one of the aspect is Kambeshwari, the worship of logs and stones as goddesses and gods, which we see very similar in many cultures around the world. So in Odisha also we have goddess Kambeshwari. This is the more recent picture of that. And there are all other goddess figures who are, some of them are like from the Tantra Pithas, Shakti Pithas of Odisha.